The attachment data type is used for storing binary files, that is, files that you cannot read by using a text editor, such as data images, photos and graphics, or files created by using other Microsoft Office products. Let's add an attachment field and add 2 instructor images to the field. We'll switch to Design View. In the Field Name column, below the full time, we'll click into that empty box and type Attachments. And press Tab. And we'll click the Data Type arrow, and we'll select, you guessed it, Attachment. Now the attachment data type is assigned. This data type has only 2 field properties, Caption and Required. Under the field properties, in the caption box, we'll type in Photo. And we'll save the table and switch to Design View. For each record, the attachment field shows the caption that you entered and displays the attachment icon. We'll scroll over to the right so we can see that. There's our new attachment field, and we gave it the name, caption name, Photo. The zeros indicate the number of attachments for that record. Right now we have no attachments. That's why we have 0. In the record for Robert Patterson, which is the second record, and I'm going to highlight that since I need to scroll over, I'm going to double-click in the Photo field, and the Attachments dialog box displays. In the Attachments dialog box, we'll click Add, and we'll need to choose a file. I've got my file on the desktop in the Access folder, and we're looking for Patterson. So we'll double-click on Patterson. We could have just chosen Patterson and then clicked Open, but I like to double-click. It's a little faster. In Attachments, the file is listed as an attached file. More than one file can be attached in a single attachment field. In the Attachments dialog box, we'll accept Patterson, so we'll click OK. Notice the attachment number now is 1. So the photo field for Robert Patterson shows that 1 file is attached. For the photo field for Joe Collins, we'll attach the file Collins. Well, we have to find out where Joe is. Joe's right there. On this row, we'll double-click. We'll add Collins. And we'll click OK. Now we'll save and close the table. We'll click on the Create tab while the instructor table is selected, and then we'll go to the Reports group and click Report. A report is created based on the instructor's table. The report displays in Layout View, and the Report Layout Tools contextual tabs display. Report Layout Tools, and these 3 are the contextual tabs. In the Auto Format group, over here, we'll click the Auto Format button. And we'll give this a little bit of a style. We'll give it the Civic format, which is the first row, 5th column. And our report now has a little color to it. Now near the ID column header, over here, we'll click the Layout Selector button, which is that button right there. And then we'll click Arrange tab up here, and then we'll click the Position group, and then click Size to Fit. And notice everything fit here. The report now fits on a single page, but some columns are too narrow. We'll click on any phone number so that the column is selected. So any phone number here, that column is now selected. And we'll place the pointer over the orange border on the right of phone. So make sure you're pointing to this one, not this one. And then we'll slide it to the right until the phone number fits on one line. Got to keep going a little bit more. Now we have the phone number on one line. We'll click the Layout Selector button again. And in the Control Layout group, this group here, we'll click the Control Padding button arrow. Control Padding, this arrow, and then we'll select Wide. The controls widen to better fit the page, actually to better fill the page. Let's look at this in Print Preview. We can do that by clicking on the Office button, go down to Print, and then Print Preview. And we can see our report here from left to right and from top to bottom. Notice our photos here for Patterson and Collins, and also the full-time or part-time selection. Remember, a check means full-time, no check means part-time. We'll save our report, and we'll accept the default name Instructors. And we'll close the report.